In the 40s and 60s, a three-wheel tractor called the Scammell Scarab was produced in Britain. It all began in 1933, when the British truck manufacturer Scammell bought from Napier the right to manufacture a prototype compact farm tricycle with a small semi-trailer. The machine was named Scammell Mechanical Horse and gained considerable popularity. In fact, it replaced the horse for farmers, as the name implies. Subsequently, the French bought a license from Scammell and produced mechanical horse right up to 1970. The popularity of the mechanical horse was determined by the very idea of the mechanical horse. In the early 1930s and up to the 1960s, the vast majority of farmers used mainly horse-drawn transport. Scammell gave them the opportunity not to sell their old carts and vans, but simply harness them into a new tractor unit. Yes, that's right. The mechanical horse trailer system was designed for carts that were previously attached to a horse harness. Then Scammell went further. Having produced 14,000 mechanical horses, she introduced the world to a heavier, more lifting and frankly urban version of the tractor, the Scarab. The simple wooden cabin of the mechanical horse gave way to a normal metal one. The engine was lowered, lowering the center of gravity and making the car more stable. Scammell produced the tractor from 1948 to 1967. The truck was in great demand during the railway work and carried out deliveries of all kinds of products in built-up areas. The three-wheeled tractor with excellent maneuverability was literally turning on the spot. That is why the car was actively used in specific cargo transportation. In 1967, the company released the third generation of the tricycle tractor Scammell Townsman. Its design was developed by Giovanni Michelotti. The car was presented with great fanfare, but the time for such a technique has already passed, and production was curtailed only a year later. The main buyers of Townsman were railway workers and the Royal Mail. Previously, it was believed that when choosing the name, the British manufacturer used the name of the women's hat, which resembled the elytra of a scarab, but in reality this is not the case. The name comes from the idea of the authors of the project about the combination of the Arabian horse and the word Scammell itself. The company shot an official advertising film on this topic. The Scarab tractor was used by the British military in the form of a vehicle at large bases of the Kingdom of Defence.